Welcome, everybody. Sam's commenting on the weirdness of this stream setup, and
no, just the angle. I just feel like you guys are looking up my nose.
So, do you want to see into our souls? And so, welcome everybody. This is Beard Advice Live. It is a different location, whether you're watching here live right now or you're catching it on replay. The audio is not going to be perfect. The video is not going to be perfect. I think the angle is, but hey, that's just me. And the internet may not be perfect. But we are here. We're going to give some beard advice. We're going to talk about some things. And we're going to give some stuff away.
Oh, look at my sinuses.
And shout out to everybody wishing Sam a happy birthday. I think this may have been the first one that I caught here. And so thank you guys. Yeah, it is Sam's birthday. If we're talking East Coast time.
Tomorrow.
In 2 hours, if I can finish my sentence. Goodness gracious. So in 2 hours from now, Eastern Standard Time, it will be Sam's birthday. And yes, this year, her birthday is on Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So it's always hovering around.
Yeah.
Sometimes the day before, the big bar day.
Yep.
Do they have a nickname for the day before Thanksgiving bar day?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like they do, but we've been so far out of it that we don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, we don't drink or go to bars, so that makes sense. We rarely would be up at any point where something would be called a bar.
Yeah.
So her birthday is tomorrow, Thanksgiving. We are on vacation. Sam, where are we at?
We are in Wisconsin.
Yes, Wisconsin Dells, which is one of the most touristy areas you could ever imagine. And so I went to a store today and we drove. I've been talking all week about drivers in Wisconsin because I like talking about drivers in different areas. Now, I do believe this. I'm not saying this to be polite. I believe the drivers and the people of this area, Wisconsin Dells, is because of tourists and not the Wisconsinites.
Okay, you think that those drivers are the tourists?
I think they're all tourists.
Okay.
And I think it's a tourist mindset because when I was at the store today, I've literally never experienced people that were more selfish and self-unaware than I've ever had before. It was great. Like, they would literally take a whole row, an aisle, and have their kids all over the place, the cart in the middle. I would just stand there patiently waiting, and they would just take their grand old time. They'd turn around in front of you, not say sorry. It was, yeah. So I think it was the Wisconsin Dells tourists that make it, but it's definitely a unique area as far as that.
It's interesting. Yeah. The way that nobody looks when they're crossing the street in front of you. They just assume that you're going to stop. And I'm like, are they just so nice here that they're like, I know you're going to stop? Or are they just not with it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just very different from at home.
Yeah. Like parents, kids, they just bolt right out in front of you, big old 2500 HD truck, and they don't care. They don't look. They don't anything. Like, we're just not trusting of people.
No,
so,
not at all.
Yeah, but it's been amazing. We'll talk about it a bit here. But as you guys come in, hit that thumbs up on the stream. It is appreciated. We got some giveaways and some good things to go today. Yeah, I hear you, Donald. And how has the trip been so far? So far,
so good. It's been really awesome. We have been go-karting and arcading and water parking and dry skinning.
Yeah, a lot of water park.
Killing my skin.
Water park every morning. It is bromine, but it's also dry, cold weather here.
Yeah.
So our skin is super dry. We did a wizard quest today.
That was really cool.
Super cool. If you guys are in the Dells and you haven't done it, it is 100% worth it. It was very cool. We did Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yep.
We've done a ton of things. Like, I just feel like we didn't cover it all. And so, actually, shout out to Gigi. This has been easily Violet's best trip ever.
Yeah, really, truly has.
She's been patient. I mean, and she still has her flare-ups, trust me. But she has been good with things. She's been patient. Yeah, she's been awesome. She's been one of the least troublesome out of the family. And so that's
let's not get carried away.
I mean, Sam's caused more issues than Violet has. So yeah, it is it's been awesome. Sam and the boys did a ropes course. That was interesting. We did laser tag.
That was really fun. It was like fun. 3-story laser tag.
We need to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
We for sure. They have like a 3-story like playhouse that they love. There's just everything to do here. So many fun things.
It's so kid oriented, and I think that like Wisconsin Dells is not somewhere that we typically like. If there were just us, we wouldn't come here. But just because they have so many things geared towards our kids at the ages that they are right now, it's like the perfect place for them.
It's something for Maddox. Oh, lots of crafting. Yeah. They're super into crafting. Pictures, making necklaces and bracelets. They made slime. It's been awesome. So if anybody has kids and you're considering the Wisconsin Dells, we've been very happy and very impressed.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we get into the show? Oh, first off, birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do we have any birthday plans for you?
Well, you did buy me an ice cream cake.
I did buy her an ice cream cake, yes.
I don't know. Do we have plans?
We're going to a very nice steak dinner for her birthday.
We're going to dinner. But other than that,
possibly getting her into the spa. I said, go treat yourself.
I tried to call him today.
Yeah.
Didn't answer.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do tomorrow. But let's pop right into the show today, you guys. It is not going to be the latest or longest show ever, but we should be able to get through all of our regularly scheduled activities. And I hope you guys are enjoying it and hanging out here. I'm going to reassign a 4th of the staff. I'm trying to stay. Enrollment is down after fire. Oh, man.
Yikes.
I know those enrollment battles. That's our, like, everything over here. So I hope it works out, Ken. I can't imagine they would be able to let you go. But you got this, man. You got this. All right. Beard Advice Live. Now, you guys, we do have a halftime segment where if you have questions that you're looking for advice on, whether it's beard stuff, whether it's wife, family, birthday, travel stuff, we do have that section. So hold your questions. If you drop it at any time, I'll do my best to star it and save it. But tenured, there you go, Ken.
Perfect.
And we will hit that at halftime. But we're going to get into who we have right now. My mouse doesn't like this countertop here.
You need a mouse pad.
Yeah, I know.
Aye.
Overrated. First thing, I will drop a link in the chat right now. Sam's going to come home to a bunch of orders, which is an amazing feeling for her.
It is.
But Sam, what's going on with your Beauty and the Beard MI shop?
So right now we're having our Black Friday sale, and most everything is still on sale from our clear out. So most everything is 50% off, and then everything that wasn't on sale for the clear out is 30% off, and that includes all new shirts and hats and beanies, which we have never had them on sale before.
Ever.
So we're doing that. You get a free decal with every order that we will throw in. You don't have to do anything. And we're giving away an exclusive Dancy Bearded sticker, which is really cool. And gosh, we have so many things.
Yeah.
If you spend $100, you get free shipping to the continental U.S. And if you spend $50 or more, you get an embroidered patch while they last. We still have some left. So I think, unless Vi hit him, Vi likes to play in my office. She takes things off my desk and hides them in unsealed boxes.
Oh.
And so sometimes I just find like a surprise every time I go.
Batch of decals you thought you had to make.
So everything's on sale right now. If you are in the market for a Beauty and the Beard shirt, check out my shop on Etsy.
Nice. Shout out to Warren. Shout out to Brandon. They made some orders that will be going through. So if you guys want to take a screenshot of the deals going on with the Beauty and the Beard MI, it is on the screen right now before we move on to our next one.
Oh yeah, and I did want to mention that we're kind of revamping the shop right now, and we are giving a couple of different options because, for example, Dan does not like the logos under his beard, and now that his beard is getting so much longer, he doesn't really like logos on the front. So we kind of wanted to do something different. Oh, you have it on. I didn't even realize that. We have the option, and you can click it when you're checking out, I think is what it is, or when you put it in your cart. But there is the option of having the front patch logo, or you can have it moved to your arm. So then nothing is going to be under your beard. You'll still have the full back logo on most of the shirts that have them, but we are just moving to an arm option if that's what you like.
Yep. And it's right when you guys click on the shirt before you put it into the cart. It gives you all the different options that you can go through there. And so, yeah, man, nice little touch. And welcome everybody coming in. We appreciate you guys, as I mentioned earlier, and it's scrolling at the bottom. It's not perfect audio, it's not perfect video, but you guys are here. We are here, and that's all that matters. So, man, I appreciate you guys. And Josh, you're welcome, man. We're happy to give that advice, and thank you for sending in. Okay, got that. What's up, guys? Welcome, Jake. Welcome, everybody. All right. Beauty in the beard? Check. Okay. Black Friday. So we have a deal every Wednesday until the end of the year with Aberlite, unless they have a better deal going on. Now, I do have the owner's phone number now in case anything comes up like last week did. But today's deal is absolutely amazing. The only thing that I ask of you guys is that if you do capitalize on this deal, please consider using my link. I've put it in the chat. I've put it in the description. Aberlite is an official affiliate of this channel. It is the only heated brush that I have used in the last 3+ years. I literally love them, recommend them wholeheartedly. So if you guys decide to make a purchase and you learned about these devices from this channel, or you learned more about them or how to use them, just consider using that link to support what we're doing here. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps out. So the deal that they have going for Black Friday is a 25% off their entire site. So if you're going to get the Go 2 or you're going to get the Pro, which are my number 1 and number 2 tools, they are 25% off right now. Free US shipping over $80. You get a free grooming bag with every order and a free beard mist with any straightener or trimmer purchase.
Nice.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious. Jason B, yeah, he was in here on Monday. He's a good buddy of mine. He's just been busy, bouncing around doing his things. And thanks, Craig. Another Michigan buddy here. So nice. Great option with the arm patch.
Thank you.
Very, very cool. All right, guys. So again, that is the Aberlite deal. I'll probably pop back to this a few times tonight, but the entire site is 25% off. Free grooming bag, free beard mist with any of these. And you're going to see an update really early on. And one of the reasons why, yeah, exactly, Tyler, a heated brush is a straightener. Same terminology, same exact thing. So yes, 100%. Same as a straightener. You'll see an update in a little bit here about why this can make such a big difference with any of your beards. And it does take practice. It does take trial and error, but the quality tool does matter. Shout out to Donald. He said just ordered the Go 2 using your affiliate link. Thank you, man. I appreciate anytime you guys are conscious and you're like, hey, I can help out Dan and Sam, the channel, the family, by just clicking this link first. That means a lot to us. It does. So sincerely, thank you. And I want to give you guys a little appetizer tonight. We do have 3 different giveaways that we're going to be throwing down here. 3 different giveaways. Let you guys take a little appetizer there. And Michael says, I use my Aberlite Pro approximately 3 days a week. I love how well it straightens my beard. Truly enjoy being able to wear it curly or straight. Options are amazing. Mm-hmm. The kids are with us. They're up either sleeping or getting ready to sleep. Yeah. So yep, this trip is mainly about them, but we love it. Corey, I recommend, I'm going to pop back there in just a second here, but we're going to give away, you guys, the Go 2 and a travel kit. I don't even have this one. I'm going to have to let them know because I would love to have this. They have a travel kit that has a bottom section that zips off and is specifically designed for the Go 2. That is pretty dang cool. Smart. I know. It is fantastic. So this is the last giveaway of the night, you guys. This giveaway package is valued at $205. There's a link in the chat. Go ahead and click that. Put your name, put your email. All you got to do is be subscribed and be here, and you are entered into these giveaways. So, Corey, I recommend either, I'm going to pop back here, either the Go 2 or the Aberlite Pro. Both of those are designed by Aberlite. Both of those, I had the chance to be able to give some feedback on the type of specs I wanted, the features I wanted. If I could only recommend one, if I could only keep one, it is the Go 2. Essentially, I bring the Pro to travel with, and I keep the Go 2 at home. I would happily give up the Pro to keep the Go 2. I would be a little bit bummed if I had to give up the Go 2 and kept the Pro. The Go 2 is just a little bit bigger. It just has the teeth just seem to work a little bit better for me. So yes, I really, really love the Go 2. And yeah, we are giving away one of those tonight at the end of the show. So pretty dang cool, you guys. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate that. And again, I will drop that link in the chat. There's no code tonight, but using that affiliate link makes a difference. And Corey, I know you know that as well as anybody on the planet, man. So thank you. And Brandon says, been using the Pro twice a week lately. After growing the year without it, I wish I'd used it sooner. Mm-hmm. And that's always been your stance on tools like this.
Have it before you need it.
And that concept is so difficult for me. It still is. It is. It's beyond difficult until you get in the situation where you need it and you have it and you're like, all right, she was right. She was right. And we have that with a lot of stuff.
Most things. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I am like always prepared for things. Like I bought one of those like drills.
Yeah.
So we have like, you know, your standard drill, but then like I saw one of those skinny long drills that can fit into smaller places. And I was like, we need that just in case we need that.
Yeah.
And we used it the other day.
That's true. That is true, and it keeps happening. So I do agree with that, Brandon, man. That's huge. Damien says, Dan, is the Aberlite beard trimmer good in your opinion? Yeah, it is absolutely good. It's absolutely solid. Is it as good as the one that they're developing and coming out with early next year? No, that one is better. Is their trimmer the best I have ever used? No, it's not. But it's a budget item. It gets the job done, and it was way better than I expected. But I am excited for their new one that will be coming out next year. Now, the straighteners, the Go 2 is the greatest straightener I've ever used. The Pro is the second best straightener I have ever used. It really, really makes a difference. And Michael says, I noticed the Go 2 had wider teeth. Kind of wish I would have thought about that prior to my purchase. However, I learned how to finagle with the Pro. Exactly. And Michael, that's a great point. The Pro, I make work. Like I use it on my mustache every day on these trips. I will absolutely make that work and be amazing. The Go 2 is just a little bit better for me. Yeah, just a little bit better for me. All right, Josh, I won't be able to pull up any pictures during the show, but I do have your questions starred and saved for that halftime segment. All right, guys, there's the deals going on. This is all week, so you don't have to go and rush by midnight. It should be available over, for sure tomorrow, but I believe over the weekend as well. Would you say one is easier? The Go 2 is a little bit easier to clean because the teeth are a little bit more spaced out, a little bit deeper. It's close. It's very similar, but the Go 2 would be a little bit easier to clean for the same reason Michael just talked about. Great questions. If you guys have any Aberlite questions, please keep them coming. I have worked with them for a very, very, very long time. And here's a great one. Ryan says, Dan, are you going to be doing a collaboration with Aberlite with their trimmer line? No, I have given them some feedback. So I collaborated with them on the concept and the idea, but it's not like a DNC line of trimmers or anything like that. And Josh says, Dan, I love the fact that you're completely honest and no bull crap anyone just because you have a cold. Yeah. I mean, I know I say stuff that companies don't want to hear at times, but I think that just makes it better when I do say the good things. They know I'm not lying or just simply saying yes. All right, John, good question. I will star that and save that for halftime. All right, let's keep going here. I think we have a giveaway. Yes. All right, guys, here's a giveaway. I'll put a link in the chat. This is for the Beard Mist. Now, I don't know if he's in here right now, but Patrick last week ordered the Beard Mist, and he messaged me this week or commented this week, and he had said he was really impressed, and it's actually been a game changer for his beard. Now, if you remember, Patrick, his wife has allergies to a lot of things, even like the scent of natural oils. Yeah. This has been a game changer for him.
Stop. That makes me so happy.
Right. Especially when you're accommodating the wife, and getting her involved and everything.
I love that.
Yeah, Patrick, if you're out there, man, feel free to drop a comment with your experience and how it's worked. But everybody, just click that link if you have not already. Put your name, put your email, and welcome everybody coming on in. I know everyone's probably getting ready for Thanksgiving tonight and all that kind of stuff.
I keep forgetting it's Thanksgiving tomorrow.
We never do a traditional Thanksgiving.
Not on Thanksgiving.
Not on Thanksgiving.
No.
Yeah, we just do our own thing. And so what is Beard Mist? So Beard Mist is a water-based product. It comes in this really cool packaging. Mm-hmm. How would you describe it?
Sleek, modern, can fit in your pocket.
Yeah, it's really thin. It's like a fat credit card. Oh, look at Walter just did a super chat. Love Walter and Erica. It's like a fat, probably 4 or 5 credit cards thick. Would you say?
Yeah.
Maybe more. 6 credit cards thick, and it just is an easy way to give a little bit of hydration to your beard. Now, I do mean hydration. It's a water-based product. Essentially, if your beard gets dry during the day, the hairs themselves, you spray this, it brings a little bit of life. If you want to adjust your styling, it brings a little bit of life to the styling. And these have great scents that can make it smell a little bit even better as the day goes on.
Fresher.
So yeah, absolutely. I use a heated blow dryer comb. So interested if I could make an Aberlite work. Interesting, Craig. Yeah, so I use a blow dryer and a heated brush every day. So I would imagine that you would be able to do the same as well.
I feel like he uses something very similar to mine.
100%.
I like that too.
Yeah, Sam loves those.
2-in-1 product.
Yep. Sam loves those. Oh, thank you, Tyler. He just picked up the go-to with the link.
Nice.
Also, I needed a new travel bag, so I could. Oh, perfect, dude. Heck yeah! And thank you for using the link. That's amazing. And again, guys, that affiliate link is in the chat there. Is it conditioning as well? Yes, it is not like a leave-in conditioner or anything like that, but it does have some conditioning ingredients to it. Yes. I've told this story a bunch of times, but with the mist, the owner reached out to me. I was like, hey, I have this new water-based mist that I want you to try. I said, no, I'm not interested. He said, I think you'd really like this. We're getting great feedback. I said, I'm going to stick to your guys' trimmers and straighteners. No, thank you. Love you, but no, thank you. He sent it anyway and said, just try it. That's all I ask from you. Just hold it. And the second I opened up the package, I'm like, Sam, come here. And was blown away. Yeah. And then when I tried it, it really made all the difference in the world. Oh, look at this. Wesley said he's wearing the Pacific Woods as we speak.
Ooh.
And Robert, I have your question starred. We will hit that one at halftime, just like Brad's down there. Love it, dude. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw this winner. If you guys see your name on the screen, drop a comment, and this Beard Mist pack is yours to get. And again, guys, if you're looking at Black Friday deals, this is 25% off right now on the site as well. Everybody still throwing those happy birthday wishes out there?
Thank you.
That's great.
So I don't want to say thank you like a trillion times, but thank you guys. I see them. Thank you so much.
Okay. If you see, I know this person's in here, but once you see your name on the screen, please drop a comment to claim your victory for the Beard Mist. Do we have in the building a Mr. Robert Byers? Come on down.
I see your last comment.
Yeah. So drop a comment here. And Jesus says, these Beard Mists seem great. Like someone really took a really specific problem and made it. Yeah, exactly. It was truly made for dry beards. He said, what? He goes, no way. I was just about to order these. Dude, that's crazy. Congrats, Robert. I will get your information. You're getting the whole entire 4-pack, and I'm assuming you're going to love them, and you'll be a customer with that for life. So I think Aberlite's going to be very happy with that, man. That's really cool. Congrats, dude. Awesome. All right. Beautiful. Congrats, Robert. And thank you guys that have hit the thumbs up. There's a bunch that have forgotten. That's okay. You still have time. But if you guys could hit that thumbs up, and if you want to share it, please do. It's not our normal show, not a perfect show, but we're going to have a great time. Oh, nice, man. I appreciate that, Robert. He was going to throw that in on the order as well.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, man. And I do, you guys. I know people can look at it and say, oh, the go-to's the most expensive. That's why Dan recommends it. No, it's just the best. It's just literally what I use and what I love. So, yes.
Yeah, he uses it every day, you guys. I see it because it sits right on the counter, and it bugs me because it sits there.
And if I don't clean it like in a good amount of time, she notices it because she smells it. So she'll give me reminders. All right, Ruben, take care, man.
Bye.
I know people have different schedules tonight and stuff. So thanks for coming in. All right, let's go ahead and get into the show here. Oh my gosh. All right.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. It is absolutely absurd. So story time. Hey, thank you, Mad Donkeys. Thank you for the membership. Ricardo sent in 2 weeks ago, and he's right there. What timing, man? 2 weeks ago, and essentially said, I don't like the wave and dip under my lip. I need to change the style of my beard. I need a little bit more dialed in. And I said, Aberlite Go 2. Aberlite Go 2. And you guys' voices cheer me up. How cool is that? Aww. Thank you, Jeffrey. That means a lot to us. So, Aberlite Go 2. 2 weeks ago was on the left. 1 week ago was in the middle. And then look at the update from today.
You're a pro.
Dude.
Straight up pro.
And what I love about this is this was a vast improvement for me here. But what I love is your shape kind of goes down on the sides and it's like really straight down. Now you're starting to get that strength on that shape here. You're
Look at the first compared to the last.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So if anybody out there is like, I don't know if a beard straightener works. I don't know if there's any purpose. You guys, with no trimming involved, this is the difference of 2 weeks. That's crazy. Like absolutely crazy. How? Right?
Yeah, right.
Right? Oh my gosh. And he said, woo, that's me. What a change. What an amazing beard. Wicked beard. Looks boss, very strong, looking good. I found you dial in the heat even more as you go. Dude, Tyler, that is a fact. I would imagine it's the same for women's hair too.
Yeah.
You're probably constantly adjusting your like styling and the way that
I mean, like I've been doing my hair with a flat iron for at least 15 years. So, I mean, I got it.
Yes, that is a good sample size. And dude, keep sending in. He said next week he'll start trimming. Don't rush the trim. Don't rush the trim. Hey, thank you, American. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Don't rush the trim because when I look at your picture, unless there's a reason you need to, I don't actually see anywhere to trim.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. So I would just keep growing. But this is the perfect epitome. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like crazy, dude. Like last week was perfect and you somehow made it better. Like crazy. So thank you for sending in. Thank you for making us look good. Like we give good advice. You're just a pro over there in disguise. So thank you, my man. That is unbelievable. I could leave that up all night. Thank you, dude. All right, here we have one from Kurt. And we only have 2 entries for advice tonight, you guys. So if you'd like to be involved and send in for next week, we'll be back in the studio with our normal setup. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. That's the email for you guys to send in. Send a couple pictures of your beard and send in a write-up of your beard problems, your beard goals, and anything, plus any other kind of advice.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Yeah, hit them.
It doesn't have to be beard advice. We're now taking, life advice questions, relationship, literally anything. Like, we just like talking about stuff and just sharing our opinion on things.
And Sam had a really cool idea is she wanted to allow people to send in anonymously. So if you want to send in a life advice or a beard advice question, in the email, just sign it off as anonymous or say, please remain anonymous. And we will do that. We know that you might be asking about family members. We know you might be asking about work and maybe you just don't want your name attached to it. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Hey, thank you, Corey. Corey just bought the Go-To from the link as well. And yeah, that last picture, you guys, was literally from the Aberlite Go-To, which is really, really cool. He said, thanks for the advice and everyone in here. Awesome. All right, so here's Kurt. Kurt says, I'm somewhat new to the bearded life. You're in the right spot, my man. A little over a year ago, I let my goatee go, and now I'm letting the sides catch up. I've been using Fable products for a little over a month, beard butter after an evening shower, and oil in the morning. I've recently found your channel, and it's been a big help so far. Any thoughts or advice would be appreciated.
Nice.
Awesome. So, Kurt, one quick little advice I'll give to you is Fable's great. If you have a shower, an evening shower, I recommend oil after every shower. No matter if it's the morning, the day, the night, after a shower, that water, especially warm water, hot water, is going to leach all that oil away from your face where you need it. Apply that oil. If you want to use butter at night, which I recommend, just wait 3 to 5 minutes for the oil to absorb in and do its job, and then you can apply the butter after. Then in the morning, continue with that morning oil, and you should be great from there. But I do want to note that right away is make that little adjustment. I think you'll be really happy with it. Okay, so Kurt had a goatee. He said, I'm not going to shave. I'm not going to trim the goatee. I'm just going to grow from here and then let the sides catch up.
Okay.
Boom. So Shade, we do not have I'll put it in the description right now. We do not have an Aberlite code tonight, but there is an Aberlite Black Friday deal, and I did put my affiliate link in the chat if you want to use that and support the channel if you're making a purchase. The entire site is 25% off, free shipping over 80, free grooming bag, and a free beard mist for today and tomorrow for sure. Okay, now here's Kurt. Boom, I nailed that. Awesome, dude. So started about a year ago.
Okay.
Had it shaved on the sides, and then he's let that goatee grow out.
Okay.
And he's looking for just general advice. Thank you, Shade. He's just looking for some general advice here. I'll start with this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Then gain the ones. So Kurt, this is a situation of 100% personal preference. There's no right or wrong. There's no like perfect road forward. It just depends on what you would like, on and what you think is going to be the best for you. So I want to make sure I put that out there. I'm going to give you advice on what I would do, and then I hope the chat would do that as well. For me, I love, man, your beard is going to be legendary. I love the color. I love the texture, the density, the thickness. You're just going to have this unbelievable beard here. Now, first thing, I do agree with Doug, my man right here, thoroughly. A little heat would go a long way. And I agree a little bit. You don't need to go crazy. Get a blow dryer, get a little bit of heat on there. And I think that it will help you out a lot. And then from there, I would trim, and here you go. You guys are always on point here. Big Daddy Kane says the sides will never catch up. You do need to trim the length along the way to let the sides catch up. You don't have to do it all at once, though. What I would do is I would have, and hear me out. I know this sounds extreme, but I do think you'll be really happy with the results. I, at this time, would cut the goatee in about half. It wasn't as straight as I would like. I would cut the goatee in about half with a little bit of a rounded shape down there. And then as these sides come in, this is going to continue to grow down, trim it back at the same place. And in a matter of, I don't know, 6 months, maybe, you're going to have your sides catching up to that front, and it's going to start growing in like a well-balanced beard. Again, that is just my advice. Just my advice there. Sam, thoughts on this journey?
I totally agree with that. I don't think that you should take it, all the way down, because that's it's hard work, getting it that long. So I like that. Like, just take it up half and then just keep trimming to back to that same point.
100%. And dude, with your cheeks, with your mustache, you are meant to have a full beard.
You have a mega mustache.
Yeah, you do. It is awesome, man. So 100%, I would make that trim along the way as it does finally catch up, and you're going to be happier than ever. And understand, longer does not mean better when it comes to facial hair. A lot of guys get that, like, where you have length and you lose some, you feel like sick to your stomach. You're like, oh, you will likely realize addition by subtraction in this situation. And I think you're going to be really happy with the results. So awesome, dude. Thank you for sending in.
Yeah.
That was really cool. All right. Question time, you guys. So if you have any questions about beards, about life, about Sam, about Thanksgiving or birthdays, this would be the time to drop those questions. Okay. Josh says here, Dan, question for halftime. I use heat on my beard. Thank you, Shade. I use heat on my beard, especially to get my mustache out of my mouth. My question is, if heat isn't keeping it completely out of my mouth, would mustache wax be an option? Yes. Mustache wax will keep it out of your mouth. You just need to find the right one and learn how to use it. 100% yes. All right. So who is the cook? If you had to describe our, not going out, but our food preparation life of the commands, how would you describe it to John?
I would say it's probably 75% me, 25% you.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, like on days where sometimes I just don't feel like looking at raw chicken, and I'm like, Dan, can you please cook this? I
do most of the meat cooking that's like not ground beef or something. If it's steak or if it's chicken, Sam will do a lot of chicken too. But if it's grilling, it's always me. And then everything else for the most part is her.
Yep.
We do a pretty good job of splitting the kid food, like getting the kids' food ready and stuff.
Yeah, because the kids rarely eat the same thing that we eat.
So we have, and there's Kurt right there. He said, thanks. Oh, here he is. Awesome. I love seeing feedback and people are here. He said, thanks. I've been thinking the same thing about trimming, but I've been hesitant. Do it.
Perfect.
Now you got an excuse. Now you got a reason. We told you so. So do that. I would say that it's mostly Sam, and then I come in on specialized things or some relief when she just needs it.
Yeah.
So yes. Okay. I feel that. All right. Is there going to be a third gen Aberlite, or do you think you can top? Oh, I'm sure there will be. There have been absolutely no discussions because the Pro and the Go 2 are newer. And the Pro was actually just redone in the last couple months too. But I would imagine there will be a third generation eventually. Yep, eventually. Too funny. Kara says, careful. If you exclusively grill, then you're basically enforcing gender roles. Yeah, gender roles and stereotyping is not something we concern. We always laugh at that.
Yeah, we do.
Like people like bring up things like, we could go on. Maybe that'll be a podcast. That would be a good one. Because we really don't. And I know you're being sarcastic. Right? Oh yeah, got that one. Okay. How about a Dancy collab with Aberlite on a heated brush specifically for touch-up points? Yeah, maybe. Like for a big beard heated brush.
Tiny brush.
Oh my gosh. No, it has to be big. Yeah. Any round brush you recommend? So I use a round brush from Volt Life-Proof Grooming. It just fits me perfectly. But you can grab a million options off Amazon, Temu, Sally's Beauty. Round brushes are very abundant.
But don't you want to make sure that they're real hair and not...
Yeah.
Do you want synthetic or not synthetic?
Either way is fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, either way is fine. It's a preference thing. The one I have has the, like, what would they be called on a round brush? Are those teeth? Are those tines? Are those...
Bristles.
But not the is it still bristles? The plastic ones with the... Okay, so bristles. So I have the real boar's hair lower. And then, like, the plastic bristles with the little, like... ball on the end. I don't know what you call that. So yeah, I use the one from Volt. I love that one. All right, question for you. I've been drinking a gallon of water, using oils, beard wash, conditioner, and still get knots and tangles. Any suggestion? Brad, that sounds like it is from your grooming routine or some kind of routine that's happening in your daily life. So number one cause, if you're checking all those other boxes, is going too fast while combing and grooming. You're speeding through the beard, slow down. You're getting to tangles and knots and you're pulling through, slow down. Beyond that, do you like look down for a job? Is your posture different? Do you do something that is brushing up against the coat?
You're wearing a coat now and it's getting cold?
Big man. If you saw my coat battles, I hate coats so much, you guys. So there's something that's happening either through your grooming or through your daily life. And I'm very confident about that. So Brad, find that cause and then you'll get to your solution. All right. Yeah, what kind of comb is important too? Craig's right. All right. Any tips to protect the beard from chlorine while at water parks and pools? So we're in bromine, which it definitely is better. I don't like, we showered, so I don't smell right now. But like chlorine, man, if you don't shower, that smell stays with you.
Yeah.
It never goes away.
For years.
For years. Bromine's not as bad. Tip for chlorine, super quick. Before you go in, best case scenarios, get your beard saturated with water, fresh water. Make sure you're using a good quality oil that morning. If you want to put a protective layer of like wax or butter or balm, that can be helpful too, but that can have some downfalls to having a beard full of wax while you're in a pool. So, And then afterwards, wash and go through the best routine you possibly can. But I think the biggest advice, and you can reflect on this, I think, to back me up, is if it's for something like water parks and pools, I'm assuming it's family involved. I'm assuming your kids are involved. I would worry less about the protection of the beard and more about the moment with the kids. I used to be way more like particular about my beard and worried about my beard. Now I just go be dad. I worry about the downfall. I worry about the fallout later. I'll treat it where I can. Right now, my priority is being dad. Like when we go, I don't tell Sam, like I have to go shower afterwards right away. Yeah. Like even the last couple of times, Sam's like, hey, I'm going to shower first if that's okay. I'm like, go crazy, like have fun. So that, I think the most important advice is to just be dad. Just have fun. No.
Also, I'm curious if those spray mists from Aberlite, if you like threw that in your pool bag and like before you get in, just do a little spritz.
That's actually
put another layer on.
Perfect. Like perfect. It is water and it does have some conditioning ingredients to it.
Yeah, because, well, for hair, like head hair, women's head hair, it's always like spray leave-in conditioner in your hair before you get in the pool. Like that's just the thing that you're supposed to do. So I was trying to think of like a beard equivalent to that.
I love that idea. Man, see guys, see why we have her in here? So great question, Brad. Saturated with fresh water, wash it after, go through your routine, and then just keep being that great dad that I know you are. All right. Okay, you're out in Wisconsin. How much different type of cheese have you tried?
Zero.
Nothing like out of the ordinary.
I'm not a big cheese person. I actually don't really enjoy cheese. It's just like there in like dishes that I like pizza, but I'm not like, oh, I need extra cheese. Like Dan actually ordered feta bread and got extra cheese on it.
Yeah.
He was like all pumped for it because Dan is a cheese person. And I was like, way too much cheese. Can't handle it.
Then the next order, I did not extra cheese for her.
Because that's what I said.
Well, I'm saying, if it's a compromise, I compromise your way. So
we did see a bunch of cheese curds, and I don't know if I can eat cheese curds.
I've never had cheese curds before. Never once.
I just don't like that name.
Yeah, never once.
Who named that?
All right, Sam, big one here. And you,
okay.
And I will say, guys, I'm going to read the question. I'll put a little preface to it, and then I'll hit you. Donald says, Sam, have you found any tools or activities to help your anxiety? Holidays make my anxiety skyrocket. Now, I will say, Sam is an unbelievably proactive person when it comes to anything and everything. And when you talk about tools or activities for helping anxiety, she's tried D, all the above. If there's a tool online, she's buying it. If there's something to take, she's doing it. If there's something to think about, she's going to. So she has tried everything imaginable that we are aware of. And I would say definitely there have been a lot of things that have helped. So you hit it, and then I'll fill in the gaps of the things you forgot.
So right now, what I'm doing, I'm taking a lot of like CBD and topically and orally, and I have some stress relief. What do you call those? Roller essential oil things, because my stress is causing me to have a lot of neck pain lately, neck pain and jaw pain. It just kind of radiates up into like this part. You know, when you bite something really sour and you get that tingliness like in this jaw region right here, that's me. Like when my stress comes on, it's just that constant pain in my jaw. And so I have been using an acupressure neck pillow, and you essentially, they're like, we brought it on vacation with us. We brought these two things that I'm going to mention, but it's just this little pillow, and on one side it has these terribly sharp spiky things on it, and you lay on it. It's on your skin. You lay on it for 30 minutes. And the first couple minutes, it's super painful, and then it starts to get hot because the blood is flowing more, and then it starts to like relax you, and then it's like pure bliss. I could have fallen asleep on this. It's like laying on a bed of nails kind of situation. Like it's really sharp if you just grab it, but when you're laying on it after a few minutes, it's so good.
Well, you go through this process. Yeah. And it's first painful.
That's what I just said.
Oh, yeah. But once you get through that,
it's amazing.
It's the weirdest thing. It's like euphoria.
So,
it's super strange.
And then also we bought one of those massage hooks.
Yeah.
It's a massage hook. So it's essentially just like a big old piece of metal rod with some like nub parts on it. And there are two parts that go on my neck. And I just like sit there and just work that. And that helps to lessen my anxiety and stress that builds up there. I'm trying to think of what else I've been doing.
So on my side, as you guys know, I try to do everything I can to help Sam, and just like I do with anybody else. And usually it's taking the kids, lightening the load there. We have been trying to find areas that have been either a time stress or a situation stress for Sam. And we've been trying to alleviate those areas for her. So for example, and I think you'd be shocked at how little it costs and how it can probably even save us money, we get our groceries delivered now. And that's been massive.
It's incredible.
Because we normally have to go to 2 or 3 stores for our groceries because our diet is so unique with celiacs and picky kids and all that stuff. She hasn't had to take the time to go to the grocery store and be around rude people and stuff like that. So that's been really nice.
The coolest thing about grocery delivery is that at Kroger, you're not allowed to tip the driver or like the delivery person. And so there's not that extra cost on there because Kroger is paying them to do that. But then also the cost to have groceries delivered, I think, was like $7.95. But then the coupons that you save, that they just kind of like automatically put on your bill, are always well over that. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not spending anything extra for this.
And it takes away like impulse buying and hunger buying and stuff.
Yeah,
so it's been awesome. So anything like that where we are like, we can't do this, can't do that. If it eases her stress, if it eases her workload, or even just her mind, it doesn't have to be like a workload situation. We've been investing in that for our family. Yeah. And I think it's been really helpful.
Phenomenal.
So that's big. I would say another massive thing is just communicating. Sam saying things like, hey, I need a minute. Just keeping me informed is one of the most beneficial things. So then I don't have to like guess what's going on or assume and stuff. So that's been really good.
And I'm really open with the boys in regards to anxiety and depression, and trying to explain to them how my brain is feeling at that moment. And so I think that's helpful for my stress to let them know, so they can consciously be like, okay, mom is not feeling good right now. Let's maybe not be crazy, obnoxious, loud right next to her.
Needy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Wesley, magnesium's necessary.
Oh, gosh.
It's amazing. Vitamin D. Unfortunately, nothing is as ever simple. There's literally nothing out there that will get rid of anxiety for most people. It just doesn't exist.
Magnesium is one of the best things that everyone in the world can take right now.
And vitamin D.
It helps with so many things. I actually do take magnesium. I take it in two different ways, I guess. And then I should get back on vitamin D, but yeah, those two things are phenomenal. That and ashwagandha, which I take in one of my stress capsules. That has to build up in your system, but I've heard that is phenomenal for stress and anxiety too.
So yeah, and thank you guys for all the love and support. David said, so awesome you can be open about this.
Oh my gosh. If you guys ever have any questions, like message me. I probably tell people way too much stuff, but I'm always super open and honest about my anxiety and my depression and all of that.
And if you guys want to follow her Instagram, it's Samantha Command. She posts about this stuff.
Crazy.
She has I saw a couple people asking for links on the things she mentioned. She posts those on Instagram often. So, and you probably should do that like more and more, like because these are things we're using, like that hook, like the little stress hook for getting the knots out.
I'm gonna post that tomorrow if you guys want to follow me and follow my stories, and you can get the one that we have. Yeah,
that thing is my gosh. You know when you get a knot in your back and you're like trying to get a tennis ball or a golf ball up against the door or the wall to use it. I'm going to put Sam's Instagram in the chat. You guys give her a little follow on there if you want to see these things. Yeah. And just know that these are just things that work for her. People keep sharing things that work for them. John says deep breathing. Hey, whatever works for you is amazing. If you want to dabble into some of these things, but understand there's no one size fits all for any of this, especially when the mind is involved.
Yes.
Yeah, great question, Don. Thank you. Do y'all eat mac and cheese for Thanksgiving?
No, we don't. We're never like a big mac and cheese family gathering type people.
No.
Neither of our families were big into that.
No. Yeah.
I do like mac and cheese.
Right.
I don't like homemade mac and cheese. I don't know why. There's this
You crazy.
There's this, you know what I mean? That grittiness.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a craft kind of gal.
She's out the box kind of girl. All right. As a truck driver, when I stop and use the restroom after washing my hands, I shake some water off and then add whatever is left on hands onto the beard. This could be a potential problem. No, not at all, Max. Sounds great, man. Do it up. What's a good starter heated brush? I'm going to convince my buddy to get one to create a business beard just to add style. Caleb, I would say any of the Aberlite options on Amazon are good ones. They have them on the website too, but I'll be honest, it's easy to grab them off Amazon. And that doesn't even, I have an Aberlite affiliate, but the EDC or the Pocket is a really good beginner starter one. I believe it's less than $50. Right now, it's probably like $35, $40. So the EDC or Aberlite Pocket, I believe Ken from Hawaii in the chat, he has one, or he has one very similar to it. He can comment on that as well. If you use heat, then wax, wouldn't the oil mess with the wax? Yeah, it can. Yep, for sure. The only time where I would say it's okay to sacrifice oil for wax is with your mustache. Just because the mustache is so thick, those hairs are so dense and coarse, it's a different thing. Do not sacrifice oil for wax on your beard. It's been a few weeks since your review video of the ozonated products. Do you still find yourself using that? So Tyler, funny enough, the facial serum is the only thing I've been using on my face to nourish my face at home. So yes, I have been using that.
Look at you using serum.
I know. I have not gone back to their oil or any other products. I have a super crazy schedule with either vacations or trying and reviewing products. But yeah, I literally have on my shelf their facial serum, and I really like it. It smells good and it works great. What's the purpose of a round brush? It's to style. For most beards, it allows you to grab tension and get out waves and dips. That's the main reason. I know you don't use any mustache wax, but any you would recommend. The industry standard is Death Grip. That's a great one. You can get Johnny Ray has a great one. Copper Johns has a great one. Those are kind of the main ones. Okay, Sam. Turkey or ham?
For Thanksgiving?
I think so.
Thanksgiving always has to be turkey for us, and then Christmas always is ham.
Now
there's no swapping.
Hit them with this is actually a command family, but you have adopted it. The turkey secret, even though people will criticize it, make fun of it. What's the turkey secret for us?
The turkey secret is we don't buy a turkey.
Not like your traditional turkey.
We buy the Jennie-O turkey breast.
In a bag.
It's so good. It's so fast. There's no waste. We eat all of it because it's just a turkey breast. There's flavor. I don't know. I really like it.
It's moist. It is flavorful. There's no nasty parts to it. And hey, man, I've carved up a real turkey. I got all that. The Jennie-O bag turkey, you guys. Yeah, he said, Jeremy says, that's what I cook. It's super juicy. Yes. It really is. It is the best I've ever had.
Especially when normally it's just us eating Thanksgiving turkey because our kids don't eat meat like that. So why don't say moist?
Moist.
So I don't want to waste all that meat and stuff. Like we don't eat dark meat. We don't eat the weird inside things. I don't even know what those are. Oh, don't say moist. Don't say giblets. Oh, that's gross. No.
Yeah, turkey for us, for sure. What's everyone's favorite dish on Thanksgiving? So if you had to pick
stuffing.
A favorite. I love
stuffing.
Sam converted me. I love gluten-free stuffing.
I bought 2 boxes when I saw it because
we've had trouble before finding it. Yeah. Hey, Zeus says, strip the beard after the pool. That's a good idea most times. Yep, absolutely. Did we drive up or down through Illinois?
We drove down through Illinois, up through Wisconsin. We didn't drive up through Michigan, down through Wisconsin.
Oh, snap. You ready? I don't know if you watched the stream on Monday. You ready to have your mind blown?
Yeah. Huh. What is that?
Hey, if you guys forgot, hit that thumbs up.
What on earth?
Isn't that crazy?
Did somebody turn that on?
Ready for this?
How do you know that this happens?
We found it on Monday.
Who did?
That one's not going to work. What was the other one, guys? Oh, peace.
Do you have to do that with your mouth?
No, but it's when I do. They commented on it too. Why are you guys so rude to me?
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I don't know if this does anything.
I love
you. All right.
Okay.
Back to it here.
Gosh.
All right. Cheese curds might be the most delicious dairy product you can have.
I'm trying to think of what other dairy product is good.
Queso. Oh, that's a big standard. I noticed when my beard was longer, I was losing a lot of hair. Now that it's short, I don't notice it nearly as much. Is it still shedding? I'm just not noticing it. Both, Big Daddy Kane. So every hair has a life cycle. Your long hairs get long because they don't fall out, right? It's as simple as that. So yes, you are at a phase where your hairs, most of them are still growing. You're still shedding your cheek hairs, your mustache hairs, your shorter hairs. You just don't see them as much, right? If your hair is long, you're going to notice it. Like Sam, after the shower, her hair clump is massive. Not because she shed so much more than me, but because her hair is longer. Not by much, so I'm catching you. Watch out. Watch out. That'll be crazy. I know you get your beard wet every day, but do you wash it every day? Every single day. Yes. Without exception, every single day I wash my beard. Yep. No other way around that one. All right. Let me see here, guys. And thank you for all the questions tonight. You guys are absolutely amazing. Amazing. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, round brush, I recommend, I use the one from Volt Life Proof Grooming, but anyone on Amazon is going to work well. Dan, have you been thinking more about your beard tour? What do you mean, John? Like a tour of my beard? Like take you inside?
This is the side. This is the bottom.
Or do you mean like traveling the country with my beard? I'll need some funding for that, but I would love to.
Need some funding.
Yeah. What was the mustache wax you mentioned? Death Grip, Johnny Ray, Copper Johns. Those would be the ones that are kind of the most go-to. All right. Turkey pro tip. Slice up a stick of butter and stick it under the turkey skin. Makes the meat super tender.
I think my mom used to do that.
I feel like your mom has all the cooking tricks.
I don't like touching raw meat. It's gross.
I feel like Caroline said this right before you. Giblets is almost as bad as saying
moist. Oh my gosh. Seriously.
So true. Why do some words just sound bad?
Like panties. That's a terrible word.
What is Everyman Jack recovering beard and face lotion for? The garbage.
It's for your dry legs. Don't waste it. Use it on your legs.
Not good. Not good, unfortunately. Yes. Dan, if I put Crystal Light in my water, does that still count as water? I don't know much about Crystal Light.
Crystal Light has aspartame in it, so it's like a diet thing. So I feel like there's so many different things saying coffee and pop and all this. Count those towards your water thing, but in all reality, I feel like they're just trying to make people feel better who don't drink water. Right. So I would say that should not count towards your water intake.
It definitely doesn't count as a whole, right? You can't say, hey, I had 8 ounces of Crystal Light, 8 ounces of water. I'm sure it's a positive hydration, but probably not as much. Yeah, not as much. All right. Recently divorced and about to start dating. What do I do? What do I do if I date a woman that doesn't like my beard?
Find someone else.
Yeah, and this is coming from a beautiful woman here. If you like your beard makes you happy, your beard makes you confident. If she tells you she doesn't like your beard, thank her for giving you the red flags before it went too far. So 100% run and find someone else. Sam, what hair tool do you use to fix your hair? I think it was one of the Shark brand tools. I can't remember getting my wife a new hairstyling tool. That's so cool, man. Okay.
So I use the Shark, it's like a Dyson knockoff because it's a couple $100 cheaper. But it's the Shark version. It comes with like the round brush attachment. It's a blow dryer, but comes with the round brush attachment. Then also comes with the styling wands and a diffuser. But then I also use a Babyliss flat iron because I have really thick curly hair, so I can't only use the Shark. Yeah. But I love them both. And my Babyliss has lasted almost 10 years now.
There you go. Mm-hmm. John, okay, a tour of my oils. Got it. He said, I think you called it your oil room. No. John, looking at me here. I have never called it an oil room, and I never will call it an oil room. But Okay. Yeah. When you say a beard tour, you got to put beard oil collection tour. You gotta make sure we get that on there for sure. All right. And then there was another thing I wanted to see here. I love that, by the way. That's so cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
On their anniversary, they took a trip down to San Antonio and got to hang out at the meetup. For the meetup,
nice.
You didn't get to meet them because they're good old Violet.
Violet
but
ruins everything.
Yes. Thank you, Violet. Rating on BABC beard products, 2 thumbs up, Chuck. Those are great products. Yep, absolutely great products. Okay, and then the latest on the mare, not good. No positive updates. I guess the only positive I could say is I believe Betsy is
Betsy. Our friend Betsy.
Our friend Betsy. That's a great way to put it. Uh-huh. She's in a better and better place every day.
And it should be done soon.
Yes. And the kids, the boys, seem to be in a better place every day. And hopefully they're all able to turn an official chapter soon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with the specific thing you're asking about there, nothing good at all. That's all I can tell you, and I would leave you with. And I know a lot of you've been in this situation with people. People cannot really get help until they realize they want to get help.
They need help.
Yeah. So that's about it. Scotch Porter, solid, decent. Used to be very, very good. Mm-hmm. They were actually my top affiliate for a very long time. They miraculously got in Target, and their products changed at the same exact time. They said there was no correlation there. And then since then,
they said no correlation.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
We all know that Target makes you change your products into something that fits on their shelf. So
I cannot speak for Scotch Porter, but I can speak for a brand that I was working with formulating. We were told we had to change to get in Target, and we just were not able to. So yeah, good question. They're okay. All right. Hey, yo, giveaway number 2, you guys. We're going to give away a pack of the Beard Mist. There is a link in the chat. If you've signed up, you are all set, you guys. Other than that, click the link, put your name, put your email, and you're all signed up. Beard Club Beard Oil Thoughts. I've never tried. I have reached out to them about some of their claims of like guaranteed beard growth and all this stuff. And I wanted to just know how they were able to do that and how they're able to claim these things. And they never got back to me. So
very, very suspicious.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Interesting. All right. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment and claim your victory. We'll see where we're at here. Is that maybe why Copper Johns won't be in Target? Possibly. Yeah, I haven't spoken to Tyson specifically about that, but possibly for sure.
And Target doesn't do it necessarily to like be bad.
Right.
They want the safest products on their shelves for their, like, I'm a big Target advocate.
Massive Target. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The reason why the product I was formulating couldn't get into Target is because it oxidated, meaning oxygen got into the packaging and it changed the scent slightly over the course of 6 months. You and I would never be able to tell, but their machines were able to tell. So they have a very, very, very high standard, and they just don't bend to anybody. Like Walmart, anybody can get into Walmart tomorrow. Literally anybody. But Target's very difficult to be able to get into. Hey, I don't think so, Mr. Kejun. If they did, it was not recently. But nothing's in the works, so no, not that I'm aware of. All right, let's see if this person is in the building. If you are, drop a comment as quickly as you can. Dun, dun, dun. Mr. Stephen J. Are you out there, Mr. Stephen J. 2? Yeah, don't forget the 2. Could you imagine if Stephen J. 1 was in here?
That's awkward.
And he commented like, "Ooh, yo." Brad, no, I haven't, but that's really weird timing. Kejun said, "Did Bad Juju reach out to you?" And then someone said, "Have you tried Bad Juju?" No, I've never actually. Yeah, no, nothing is in talks with them. Hey, there he is. Steven said, "Wow, so great, thanks." Yeah, man, I think you're gonna really enjoy it, and I do believe that something like this is going to lend itself very well to gray, silver, white beards. because they do get more dry quickly. They are way more coarse. They're missing that like outer layer that like really kind of helps with the styling and the feel of a beard. So I think these could suit gray beards very well.
Nice.
Very, very well. All right, our last bit of advice for tonight, you guys, we got Mike C in the place to be. My goal is to have a 10-inch beard similar to Dan's style. It's wiry, fuzzy beard that responds well to heat, blow dryer, and or heated brush. Sounds familiar. The hairs at the back of the beard below the ears is a little unruly, even with heat and balm. Mine too. Is that just a phase of the journey? Yeah. We're going to check your picture, but yes, it is a phase. Or it's just part of the journey. Also, in the straight-on photo, you can see how my beard flares at the bottom. This is from the neck beard pushing it out as I lower my head. Can I expect this to flow and lay better as I get past, let's say, 8 inches or so? He's at about 5 and 5. Hey, very well written entry here, right. Mike. Super well. I love that. All right, Mike.
Oh, it's so nice.
Good golly, man. That is a beard. God, I love like seeing a beard like this and then thinking like, they said they want to have a beard style similar to mine.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Come on, Mike. First off, Mike, your transition right here, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 10 out of 10. Okay, so Mike, first off, you're saying like right here, this area is a little bit unruly, to use your words. Oh, watch out. Oh, hey, yo. To use your words here, your beard is fantastic. If you're super worried about that side profile, I think the beard is going to teach you to like relax with that, chill with that, not look so close to that. Would you have thought anything unruly about this section of the beard?
Not at all.
Not at all, man. It looks absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. And then he was saying, hey, as you see here, my beard kind of flares out because of the underbeard pushing. Yeah, Mike, there's kind of 2 main phases that you go through with this, right? When you first start growing out, it starts puffing out and you're like, I want to keep it to the face. The next phase that you go through is right where you are at, where the beard starts to hit the collar, to hit the collar and the collarbone. That's going to work itself out until you get to the 3rd step where it gets big and then it starts to narrow, right? We've got all these phases. All of those things will work themselves out. Thoughts here?
I agree, 100%.
Yeah, there's nothing I could even add on. I love your style. I think this is a great ad for bald and bearded. I think this is a great ad for finding glasses that suit your style. Dude, you're absolutely killing it. And I love the worries that you've had. But dude, no reason to have any worries.
Yeah.
Said nice and dense. I don't even see any transparency with that blue shirt. Yeah, dude's wearing a white shirt or a white beard.
Yeah.
With a dark blue shirt.
Yeah, and it looks great.
It looks fantastic.
I think maybe if you are just still concerned about the sides, just play around with the heated brush a little bit more. Like you always say, like it takes so much practice to get it down. So maybe just try some different things and see if you can get that to be less unruly, you know what I mean?
100%. I've said it before, but G Squared from the chat reached out and was like, I can't get my sides. He actually sent me a video of him doing the sides. And I said, oh, you're just putting too much heat on there. You're spending too much time on that spot. Ease up, and I think it'll fix itself. It did. So trial and error. Turn all the variables you can. It will work out. I love this. Chelsea says, not to be creepy, but it looks so soft. That is so funny. So funny. And Jesus is right here. He said, the day I decided to live by your 3-foot rule was the day I stopped obsessing about every little thing. Replied the beard, right? Most people won't notice it. Exactly. Exactly. It's so true. Easier said than done.
Yeah.
But it is so true. So true. Awesome. All right, guys. Boom. It is time. We are doing one of the biggest giveaways that we've had, especially on Beard Advice Live, but definitely in channel history for a single item. We're giving away the best heated brush on planet Earth with a custom travel bag. I don't even have the travel bag yet, but I really want it. And this is for the go-to. So if you have, there's Mike in the chat. Thanks, Mike, man. Appreciate it. Oh, and yes, Lance, thank you, dude. Please do, you guys. If you want to be on the show next week, send in over the course of the next week, minus a couple hours. You got to give us a chance to set up the show. Send in to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. It's in the chat. It's in the description, and it's scrolling at the bottom of the video right now. We would love to have you on next week's show for free. So thanks, Lance. I appreciate that. All right. But again, guys, good luck on this giveaway. There's a link in the chat. And again, this is the go-to. This is Aberlite. This is the best of the best. And I will show you guys real quick. All right. I'll show you guys real quick here the deal that is going on right now for Black Friday. If you guys don't win and you want this on your own, the entire site for this weekend is 25% off, free US shipping over $80, free grooming bag with every order, and free beard mist with every straightener or trimmer. Woo, baby. That's a great deal. Take a screenshot if you need to remember that. And let's pop back over to the final bit of tonight. If this is you, drop a timely comment. I cannot imagine.
Timely comment.
Yes. Could you imagine leaving this giveaway and not being there and then coming back and realizing like that you did not claim your victory?
Yeah.
Like, sheesh, that would be tough. All right. We have a potential winner. This was an early entry, very early entry.
How do you know?
Says the number entry.
Oh, that's cool.
So this was an early entry here.
I think this person just bought from my shop.
Oh, cool. That would be crazy. All right. If this is you, drop a comment and claim your victory. That's cool. Do we have in the building, dun, 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 Kylie Warren? Come on down. Yeah, please, Kylie, be here. Don't get flushed on this one. That would be rough. That would be real, real rough. Kylie, are you in the building?
Come on, Kylie.
I'm here. Oh, Warren, nice.
Nice.
Congratulations. You have won. He said, holy heck. That's so cool. You just won one of the coolest giveaways that we have done. Also, shout out to Aberlite for throwing these down, you guys. I didn't ask for this giveaway. I didn't suggest this giveaway. They threw this giveaway down themselves. That is really cool.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. And again, guys, if you would like to support the channel and you want to purchase something from Aberlite, there's a link in the description to my affiliate, and I will put it in the chat right now as well. But man, that is awesome. Other than that, guys, we're going to get out of here. Yeah. We're going to get some sleep. The water park kicks our butt.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is about water.
And our kids, they're ready for bed. This is not an exaggeration. They're ready for bed at about 4 o'clock. We hit a wall at 4 o'clock. Go hard
at the water park in the morning.
Yep.
And then just crash.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Matt, real quick, Shea Moisture Beard Wash, extremely stripping, but it's an okay product. Don't use it more than once a week, but extremely stripping. Hey, Leo, he said $10 from Super Chat from Happy Birthday from Jenny and Leo.
Thank you.
So awesome, you guys. It is Sam's birthday tomorrow. Make sure you guys wish her a happy birthday. And very soon, actually.
The old big 23.
Yeah, an hour and a half from now.
23, get it? 23.
Oh, yeah. Taylor Swift album, right? Isn't that one? Yeah. And other than that, I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Sam C., any words for all the kind people out there?
I don't think so. I haven't been very active this week on our channels and stuff because we're vacationing, but
super chat from Robert. Thank you, Robert. That's really cool.
But don't forget to check out our podcast, Catching Up with the Commands, new episodes on Friday. My shop, Beauty and the Beard on Etsy, has tons of great sales and discounts and free things going on this week until Monday. And what else do we have? Is that it?
I think so.
That's all.
So thank you guys for all the birthday wishes for Sam C. We feel the love and appreciate it. Other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully you get some time off. Spend it with the people that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Stay bearded. Stay positive. Bye, guys.
Bye.